From the peaceful vantage point of Angels Gate Park, high above San Pedro Bay, a huge floating traffic jam of cargo ships was clearly visible when it reached its peak of 109 vessels in January, stranding toys, clothing, semiconductors, cars and a long list of items headed to stores, factories and on. The backup that began early in 2020 is gone now, but big problems remain for the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, and by extension, the tens of thousands of Southern California workers whose jobs are dependent on the twin harbors and the international trade that flows through them. That's because U.S. retailers and manufacturers, hurt by the logjam and worried about a potential dockworkers strike, figured out workarounds that sent their cargo containers to ports on the East and Gulf coasts, which have been investing heavily for years to grab shipping business away from suit. The lost freight represents a serious blow to the Southern California economy if that business doesn't return. And experts say some is gone forever. The ports have a huge impact on the regional economy with longshore jobs at the docks, trucking jobs and warehouse and distribution employment that extends far out into the Inland Empire. And that's just the direct effect, said John Husing, an economist specializing in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. The secondary effect is that those wages are being spent into the local economy, producing income for a broad range of local businesses, he said. The L. in Long Beach ports combine to handle nearly 40% of U imports from Asia that arrive in giant metal containers aboard vessels that stretch to nearly the length of the Empire State Building. But goods movement has fallen sharply in recent months, allowing the combined ports of New York and New Jersey to intermittently grab #1 bragging rights away from Los Angeles. The local downward trend is worrisome not just to officials at the twin ports but also for 175,000 Southern California workers, employed at the harbors themselves as well as in related businesses, moving freight valued at $469 billion a year, port data show.